Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another episode from Salvage Nation. In this episode, we are not on my Bmw F22 LCI, we are back on my 2017 F22 2 Series. Now, in the last episode, we tore down the front end, we looked over all the damage, I showed you guys up close and personal what all the damage was, and at the end of that episode, I told you I was going to order some parts. Well, today those parts are going to come, and I'm going to start to replace all my broken and damaged parts. Let's have a look. So we need to pull this section here, straighten out this part of the chassis, pull this right back. You can clearly see that that's gone backwards a little bit. Same thing goes for the other side. I've gone ahead and I've purchased the front slam panel, which is going to attach right there, and on the other side it goes up and around and comes around there, and I'm going to replace my radiators, and that's what we're going to be focusing on for today. Depending on what other parts come today, we'll be getting into a little bit more, but this should be a pretty straightforward build and it should be a really straightforward repair. So let's continue. So guys, I've waited all day and look what's finally came. So these are the bits for my front slam panel for my BMW 2 Series. However, have a look. It's taken all day for the parts to come. There was a massive delay today, so I wasn't able to do any work. So I'm gonna have to catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys, it's the next morning here. We're having a bright and early start. And we're jumping straight back onto the F22 2 Series. So I've got Mustafa here. So Mustafa, what is the plan for today?
Today I have to pull this chassis, you see?
So we need to pull here, and we have to pull the other side.
And after I buy this new, I have to put on one of them this side, one of them this side. After that, this panel is going there.
So this is the front slam panel, this is the top section, the locks and everything goes into that. You saw when I took all of this stuff off in the previous episode, so today it's just about straightening up the chassis and getting everything bolted back down. So let's crack on. And guys, before we get onto that, check out this Mercedes ML 350 that came in. It's had some frontal damage, and Mustafa's going to be taking care of this as well today. Let me know if you want to see some more of Mustafa's other type of work other than my builds. If you want to see some of these kind of cars, check out this interior guys. Oh my god, I've never sat or driven such a high car. If any of you guys have driven one of these before, let me know what you think of the drive, how it drives. Let me know what you think of the ML. But yeah, moving on, we're going to be getting stuck in to this build because I want to get this finished so I can sell it and flip it. And like I always say guys, the small flips pays for the big flips. So I've gone ahead, I've gotten change, I've got on my Salvage Nation waterproof because it's a bit cold, and now we're ready to jack up this car and get it hooked up to the dozer. So I'm gonna grab the dozer, jack up the car and get everything in place. Let's go. Right guys, so we've checked the specification for the measurements from this point to this point right there. We've used the dozer and we've pulled it out. Now we need to repeat the same process on that side. So let's go.
Yes, my boss.
Mustafa, is this a big job, small job? What would you say?
It's not very big job. For me, it's easy.
How many times have you done a job like this?
So many times. So many times.
Good.
So many times. This future for me, like peanuts.
Peanuts, guys. So guys, you've just seen the measurement. We've pulled it into place. We've got 39 centimeters on the driving side. We've got 39 centimeters on the passenger side. We're just going to confirm that with the part that we've just bought from the main dealers. And as you can see, it completely lines up exactly where it needs to go. Now that that's pulled and that's in place, we're going to put on the rest of the bits on the front slam panel and get the front end tidied up.
Okay.
So guys, as you can see, this is the replacement left side of my front slam panel. That lines up quite well. That is going to bolt on to that bad boy down there. And as you can see on the passenger side, that lines up quite well as well. I just need to straighten it up a little bit and then that will bolt up. So I'll put it on a time lapse, get everything bolted up, and then we'll be able to test fit and make sure that the bonnet is locked in and everything's in place. So guys, let's go. Guys, I've connected my right side and left side of the front slam panel very loosely so they can be adjusted. I haven't put in the locks quite yet. What I will do is I've got the top section, which is really solid, and that will help me with the alignment. So what I want to do first is I want to align everything very loosely first on this, and then I'll connect everything to the chassis. So one. As with all these things, guys, there's plenty of room for adjustments. So that's why I'm putting everything in quite loosely, and then we can measure everything up and test afterwards. So that's one there, and I'll do the same thing on this side. Put the locks in and leave it quite loosely adjusted. Guys, this video is quite a technical video because I want you guys to really see and understand exactly what's happening. And then I can now connect the whole front slam panel as one major piece into position back, but I'll tighten up all of these ones first. So I'm just gonna remove my horns, but I'll do that after I've aligned everything up on the car. All I need from these for now are these two extra screws that I had left in here. These are for the bonnet locks. So I need to get the bonnet locks in place. Once I get the bonnet locks in place, and I'm happy with the way they look and the way they feel and they're solid, then I can align everything up back to the chassis that we've just sorted out. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this type of content. If this is the kind of content that you like, make sure you give me a thumbs up because it lets YouTube know that you like my content. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and make sure you turn on your bell notifications so that you get a notification whenever I post the follow-up episode to this car or any of my other builds. And if you haven't seen my other builds, guys, check out my playlist. I've got them all in little playlists. I've got plenty of different cars and different builds for you to catch up on. So with that said, let's continue. So guys, I've gone ahead and I've fitted my front slam panel. However, I've left it quite loose. As you can see, there's little space for adjustment like that, and there's little space for adjustment like that. I've fitted my new locks, I've fitted my new top member, and I've fitted all the left and the right brackets as well. All that's left for me to do now, the reason I've left it loose as well is when I close the bonnet, I need to align the bonnet hooks with the locks and make sure that that's all nice before I tighten everything down. But have a look at that already. How is that looking in terms of how it looked in the last episode with all the damage, which is down there, and how it looks now. And all I've done is replaced a few parts. Most of us straightened that out and we fitted some new parts. So tell me what you think in the comments down below. Guys, I love my D-Walk Mini. If you're doing these sort of jobs, guys, you need that little bit of a punch. So that's it, guys. I've gone ahead, I've tightened everything down. That's my front slam panel replaced. Side bits are replaced. The brackets are replaced. But guys, let me know what you think of the build so far. This is going to be a quick flip for the channel, and I'm doing it in a very technical way so that you guys get to understand. You can see firsthand what goes into getting these cars done up. With that said, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer all my horns and all my clips and stuff to my new brackets so everything could be attached. And after that, I'll be testing my horns and testing everything to see if it works. So let's continue with that. So guys, I'm going to take a break from doing this just to plug in the battery. This is a trickle charger that I bought. I bought it from Amazon, and I've used it on my BMW 3 Series, and I've used it on my Ford Focus and a couple of other cars here at the garage. And it works wonders. So it actually repairs batteries. It charges your batteries to 100%, but it's got a feature where it can repair your battery for lost storage of the power. So if your car battery goes dead after a couple of days, potentially it could have lost some of its capacity. This will restore it to 100%. So yeah, guys, this is a lovely piece of kit to have if you're in this line of business. And even if you just got a car at home and you want to take care of your battery, this is a good bit of kit to have. It's really cheap, so I'll put a link for this down below. If you're interested, check it out. Look in the description of the video and press the link down below. Have a look at it. Once again, guys, this is the kind of box jobs that it drives me crazy. I hate it. Just do it properly. So I'm trying to remove this horn from my broken bracket onto my new bracket, and have a look. Someone's done this before and they've gone on and riveted with the most gigantic rivet ever. It's meant to be a nut and bolt. It's simple. It's a number 10 nut and bolt. The other side has got the nut and bolt, but on this side they just wanted to, I don't know, it's so easy to put a nut and bolt, but they've riveted it in. So now I've got to drill that out and get this off to put it on to that. I just wanted to share that with you. It drives me crazy. If you're gonna do it right, do it properly. And there you have it, guys. That's the complete front slam panel assembly done. That's the complete chassis, top arms, completely pulled. They're 100% accurate. They're in the right position. Everything lines up exactly where it needs to be. Have a look at that. You can see it's bang on the money. Everything is looking lovely. That is the locking mechanism. That is where the bonnet lock needs to go. That's where the bonnet hook needs to go, sorry. Everything is looking nice. All that's left for me to do is I've just connected my horns, as you've seen. I'm gonna go check and see if they're working. I need the key first. There we go. There we have it. Oi, oi. Yeah. Guys, we're ready. We're cooking with gas. It's a go. Whatever you want to call it, we're there. Guys, unfortunately that's all we can do today. So this is where we're going to be ending the video. I'm on the lookout for a pair of front headlights for this car, a front bumper, M Sport, and it needs to have the parking sensor holes and the jet washer holes, and I also need a few other bits and bobs as well. If you've got anything that you can help with this particular build, the 2 Series, drop me a DM, get in touch. Hopefully we can sort something out. But I need to order those bits in, so I can't do anything more on this car at the moment. And I hope you've enjoyed that content. I've tried to make it as technical as I could for you guys on this particular video. So with that said, if you like that episode, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It helps with YouTube and it helps my channel to grow. And guys, that's the name of the game. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please press the subscribe button. Make sure your bell notifications are on so you don't miss out what happens next with this car or any of my other builds. You know what's coming. Keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one.